Everybody, it is 6 o'clock on October the 14th, so we'll go ahead and get started with the Planning Development Zoning meeting. We'll start with roll call, which will be Ryan Miller, that's me, I'm here, Colin Raskin.
Here.
Mary Ann cannot join us tonight. Kenneth Haynes.
Here.
Christy Kennard.
Here.
Dolores Martin.
Here.
And William Richardson could not join us tonight either. If I can have everybody stand for the pledge, please. Thank you. I don't think we have any public comment cards tonight, so let's move right on to the public hearing. So before that, we have a staff presentation on the public hearing, so I will let you take it away.
Good evening, Commission members. This is a SUP, a specific use permit request for an existing lease space, Suite C, which is a part of an existing retail center located at 20226 Morris Avenue, zoned light commercial with State Highway 6 overlay for Office of Chiropractor. Suite C is about 1,000 square foot, and no exterior modifications are proposed. The applicant has indicated that the proposed chiropractic clinic will specialize in injury treatment, offering services such as electrical stimulation for pain management and rehabilitation, myofascial release to improve mobility, ice cold therapy for inflammation, strengthening and flexibility exercises, and chiropractic adjustment for realigned joint and relief pain. Operator will be supported by one receptionist, one assistant, and one doctor. Business hours are proposed as Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Staff reviewed the specific use permit request, and the site is aligned. The site is along a major thoroughfare and fits the city's vision for well-planned commercial development. Clinic occupies an existing retail space compatible with surrounding commercial uses along Highway 6. Property is zoned light commercial, which supports both for retail and proposed medical care. No expected negative effects on property values, traffic, parking, or adjacent vacant land development. Existing layout, utilities, lighting, landscaping, and screening remain unchanged, shall comply with all safety and building codes. Notice of public hearing was published in the newspaper, and all property owners within 200 feet buffer from this property were notified. No information inquiries have been received, and staff is not aware of any opposition. City staff recommends approval of the requested SUP with conditions listed in the staff report.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, we will move on to the public hearing part then, and we'll open that public hearing at 6:04. Make a call for public comments on this public hearing. Second call for public comments. And final call for public comments. Okay, we'll close this public hearing at 6:05. Okay. Up next is going to be the consent agenda, which is going to be approving the meeting minutes to date, approve Meridiana Section 16 preliminary plat, and approve final plat for Meridiana Greenbelt Park. Anybody have anything they want to discuss further, pull out of there? No? Okay. I'll take a motion then.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor? And motion passes unanimously 5-0. Okay, and then since A and B appear to be similar, we will combine those together. So agenda item A, consideration of possible action to approve Meridiana Cadence Drive Phase 1 preliminary plat, and consideration of possible action to approve Meridiana Detention Reserve E2 preliminary plats. Who would like to tell us all about it?
As you mentioned, these are preliminary plats for Meridiana. One of them is for a street dedication. The other one is for detention reserve. Both plats generally conform to the most recently approved GDP amendment, and staff recommends conditional approval. Conditions are regarding drainage area shown on the table, which is not matched with the one shown on the plan. Mm-hmm. And second condition is about verification about the detention ledger, which is different than the as-built plans for detention reserve D2.
Very good. Who has questions?
I'll make a motion to approve items A and B with conditions.
Second.
Second. All those in favor then? Motion passes 5-0. Okay, up next, agenda item C, consideration and possible action to approve Valencia Charlotte Street Phase 2 street dedication preliminary plat.
This is a street dedication in Valencia. Proposed street dedication extends the 80-foot wide Charlotte Street to the east, connecting Valencia subdivision to Lakeland subdivision. And staff recommends conditional approval with two conditions: showing existing pavement, sewer, water main, and other underground structures adjacent to and within 200 feet of proposed track of this track, and provide proof of notification to mod number 61.
This one was on the thoroughfare plan that we've looked at, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember seeing this.
So I do have a question on that, and I didn't see it on the drawing, and maybe I might have missed it, but do it also include sidewalks?
They're going to construct sidewalks as well.
Okay.
Because it's just connecting the residential, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions?
My biggest thing is, this is kind of an easy no-brainer on this one. But on the other end, you've got notes on this one, the abandonment of the remainder 20-foot right-of-way along the west boundary. You want that in the conditions as well? Not just notes? So, when the motion's made to include the notes,
Yes, including notes.
would that be better for you?
Any feedback?
What note are you talking about?
There's two notes.
There's
in there.
two
notes.
You have two recommendations and
And
then two notes as well.
And there's quite a few of them in here you have in the notes too.
So it's already.
It says the abandonment of the remainder 20-foot row along the western boundary must be complete prior to approval of the final plat, and the TIA needs to be approved prior to the final plat submittal. Would those be conditions more than notes, is what we're asking?
I'm just wondering, that would be in the conditions.
I will make the motion. I got it written down.
Yeah, you can go ahead and.
I will make the motion with conditions, including the notes
As
so
conditions.
stated.
Very good. Second?
Second.
All those in favor? And motion carries unanimously 5-0. Okay, put D and E together as well. So that's going to be consideration of possible action to approve Valencia Lake J preliminary plat and Valencia Section 17 preliminary plat.
So, Lake J is a detention facility, and Section 17 is a residential section. Both located on the southeast corner of proposed Valencia development. Conditions are different. So for Lake G, there are three conditions: showing existing pavements and sewer, water main, underground structures adjacent to and within 200 feet of the track. Second condition, please verify the maintenance responsibility of Reserve A. Third condition, provide proof of notification to Mod 61. And for Section 17, there are 5 conditions. One is same as the other one, showing existing pavements and underground structures adjacent to and within 200 feet of the track. Second condition, add drainage to Reserve B and utilities to Reserve D. Third condition, show the utility easement on the plat. Condition number 4 is about checking the mod boundary line on the plat. Number 5, provide notification to mod number 61, indicating that the required easements are currently shown on the plat and verifying availability of utility services.
So on both of these, they have the same notes as the previous one for Charlotte Avenue?
Yes, they have same notes.
Conditions instead of notes?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I will make the motion, including the conditions and the notes so stated,
For agenda items D and E?
D and E.
Okay, very good. Second?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor? And motion carries unanimously, 5-0. Okay, agenda item F. Consideration and possible action to approve Hampton Business Park preliminary plat.
This is the one she went over.
This is a preliminary plat for a site located at southwest corner of the intersection of Kirby Drive and Magnolia Parkway. Property is zoned light commercial. Proposed plat subdivides a 13.82 acre tract into 1 block and 6 reserves. Staff recommends conditional approval. Conditions are showing existing pavement, sewer, water main, and underground structures adjacent to and within 200 feet of the track. Clearly show the mod boundaries on the plat. Provide a street survey. Provide tree survey to show protected trees within the plat boundary. And there are 3 notes. One is they applied for DCM modification, and we noted them that it has to be approved prior to final plat submittal. They need to provide CAD file and plat. Provided preliminary plat includes signature blocks, and we informed them that preliminary plat will not get signed.
Okay, very good. Who has questions?
Was this the one that we looked at a long time ago? It's like a little shopping center right next to where that old big house was before?
That is right. And the previously approved plat expired due to inactivity, so they are getting it
Just
approved
reapplying, but
again.
it's the same kind of thing. It's going to be like a little, yeah, okay.
That is correct.
The survey there was hard for me to zoom in on. It was real blurry.
Yeah, it's real blurry.
So I had a really hard time getting a good vision of what this actually was, so.
Okay. Anything else? Motion?
Motion to approve with conditions, including the notes so stated.
A second?
Second? All in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Okay, agenda item G, consideration and possible action to approve Acre Lake minor plat.
Okay, hold on, let me get there.
Commissioners, this is a plat for one of the city's projects. This is for Acre Lake project that we have. It's a minor plat. This could have been reviewed and approved administratively, but since it's a city project, we are bringing it in front of you. And staff has reviewed the plat, and there's some minor deficiencies on it, and there are a list of conditions included in the report, and we are recommending conditional approval.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
Is that Masters in Jordan, right? Is that what it says, along Masters in Jordan?
I think that's
Correct.
what it said.
Okay.
No notes on this one?
There are
8 conditions.
No, just conditions.
Yeah, just 8 conditions.
Okay. Motion to approve with conditions.
I'll second.
Second, all in favor? Motion carries unanimously again, 5-0. Okay, consideration and possible, agenda item H, consideration and possible action to approve the Church on Masters Road replat.
This is a replat for the property located at 6900 Master Road at the northeast corner of intersection of North Masters Road and Cedar Street, zoned open single-family residential. Final plat of the subject site was recorded in 2006 and amended in 2018. The purpose of the proposed replat is to create 2 lots and 1 block. Staff recommends approval of this replat with conditions. They need to provide Mylars with signature, revise the date on one of the notes. They need to add a note regarding bearing and distance to the northeast establishment street lines, and they need to address some requirements on the plats and provide boundary closure calculation. They need to show floodplain limits, and they need to revise city manager's signature block to PD&Z signature block, and they need to submit proof of submittal to drainage district or confirmation from the district that a review is not required.
Okay, and what is, what the purpose of this replat is?
They wanted to subdivide it from 1 lot to 2 lots.
Any idea what the second lot's for?
And it's basically the entire boundary of the plat includes 2 churches, 2 buildings. So they're creating 2 separate reserves because there's some sort of sale or transaction happening, I believe.
We bought it from, yeah.
Any questions? No?
Make a
Motions?
motion to approve with conditions.
Excellent.
Second.
Second, all in favor? Motion carries 5-0. Consideration and possible action to forward a final report recommending approval to City Council for our SUP hearing for tonight. We've heard staff's report on that. Anything else y'all want to add to that? No? Okay.
This is just to keep us in compliance when we're trying to keep parlors and things like that away, just making sure they fall within those
Correct.
guidelines. Okay.
Correct. The zoning ordinance requires any medical use has to get an SUP approved. And in this situation, it's a lease space, the building's existing, nothing new. It's on the Highway 6 corridor. Everything appears straightforward. The report details out the analysis, and we're recommending
Yeah.
approval with the predetermined condition in the zoning ordinance.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yes, we've seen a lot of these.
Conditions too?
It has a couple, it's
No.
basically
Yeah,
like it
there's
has
4
the
conditions.
working hours,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the open glass.
Yeah, 4 conditions.
Yeah.
And those are already predetermined by the zoning ordinance, so.
In that strip, is there enough parking for everything?
It's built in conformance,
It's
so,
tight, so-
yeah, but, I mean, they're not changing development, they're not adding anything, so it is what it is.
It's just kind of grandfathered.
Yeah.
Gotta ask, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure, so, yeah.
Okay, I have a motion then?
Motion to approve with conditions.
Second.
Second, all in favor? And motion carries unanimously 5-0. Consideration of possible action to direct staff to provide applicants written statements of the conditions for any conditional approvals and the reasons for disapproval of any plans or plats that were not approved per Texas Local Government Code 212.0091. I'll make a motion to approve. Do I have a second? Second, all in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Staff update on National Community Planning Month.
All right.
So at the last city council meeting, the city council made a proclamation that October we are celebrating National Community Planning Month. I think it's something that's observed across the country, and I think we are doing a proclamation for the first time here in the city of Manvel. But I wanted to update y'all in case y'all missed it at the city council meeting. This is important. Planning is important. Like I said at the last council meeting, one thing that is common amongst all great cities and all great community is the planning part of it. When we plan things ahead of time, we are prepared. We shape our community in a desirable way. And when we say planning, it's not just professional planners drawing plans. It's not staff members just contributing from a professional capacity. It's the citizens, it's the leaders, it's the planning development and zoning commission members. It's the community getting together to plan the future of the city. So just wanted to give a heads up on or inform you about the proclamation, and number two, also take this opportunity to thank everything that y'all do, every different way y'all contribute to the planning process. And we would also like to start a tradition of giving you materials to review, read, and understand planning practices across the country. So as a part of that, one of the first attempts would be I would email you some chapters, like excerpts of some books, where you can read through the role of the Planning and Zoning Commission, how they can contribute better to the whole development process, some of the historic and legal basis for the Planning, Development and Zoning Commission in the grand scheme of planning. And also down the line, maybe come up with creative ways to have that engagement, have that discussion on what we do, like the entire thing that comes under the umbrella of planning. So we have long-range documents like a comprehensive master plan and major thoroughfare plan. And then we have our tools such as our zoning ordinance and subdivision ordinance, which we use to shape the city, to make those plans a reality. So how those things interplay. And when we are doing our day-to-day stuff, like the plat application, zoning application, it's very easy to somehow miss the big picture. And we get focused on details. However, back of our mind, we should always keep in mind that we are looking at long-term, we are looking at big picture. Every small little decisions we make, we are shaping our community slightly differently, depending on which way we decide, what we focus on, what we not focus on. All of that put together is how the city is going to be shaped tomorrow. And our role is to assist and help the city council when they are reviewing some of these applications, and also when they're considering regulations and also the big plans. It's very interesting that we are, at the same meeting, we also had an update or a workshop on our comprehensive master plan and major thoroughfare plan. So we are updating the master plan, looking at it afresh, and I think this is an appropriate time for us to observe and remember national community planning as we are starting out with a new comprehensive plan, new set of goals, new set of tools to achieve those goals. So I'm really thankful for your service and our citizens too who participate in the process. And together, let's make Manvel a great community.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for all you guys do too, because we need hand-holding sometimes, you know. Okay. That was that. So, motion to adjourn? Second? All in favor? Motion passes 5-0. It's always amazing. Thank you everybody for coming tonight. Y'all have a great evening, and we'll